Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your August of 2016 tarot card reading. I usually start out my readings by pointing out I use a Thoth deck in case anybody's curious. It's my favorite deck. And that I lay the cards out, do all the shuffling, get everything laid out, get everything good to go before I turn the camera on because it saves us some time. Now, the way the cards are laid out, these cards are how the sign of Gemini will be meeting the month of August 2016. These cards are from the first of the month going to the middle of the month. These cards are the middle of the month going to the end of the month. These cards are considered advice from the spiritual world, and these cards are the things that will be out of your control during the month of August. All right, Gemini, let's see what the cards have to say for you. You start off the month with the Devil, which is a blind impulse, it's temptation, it's a secret plan about to be executed. So you're up to something, Gemini. Your next card is Virtue, which is success after struggle, the realization of hope. And then you have Fortune, a change of fortune, generally good. So you're starting out the month on a very high note. You've got a good fortune, you've got success after struggles, and you've got temptations. You've got secret plans. You're up to something, but you're in a very good position to be planning things. Okay, so the month is starting out on a really high note for you, Gemini. As we start from the first of the month going to the middle of the month, you got the Princess of Wands, which is a young woman. She's individualistic, daring, enthusiastic. She's going to be in your life as the month starts. Okay, and your next card is Oppression, which is a selfishness, lying, it's repression. So even though you start on a high note, as the month starts, boom, you suddenly hit a low note. But it doesn't seem to keep you down, because your next card, as you start into the middle of the month, is the Star, which is a clarity of vision, it's spiritual insight, it's hope. So you start out high on a very high note. As the month starts, boom, you hit a low note, and then boom, you pull yourself out and you're right back up onto a high note. So, and you've learned a lot. You've got some really good vision out of it. So the next card, as we go from the middle of the month towards the end of the month, you've got the Knight of Wands, which is a man who's active, generous, impetuous. He's proud. Okay, he's going to be playing a role in your life towards the middle of the month. Your next card after that is Failure, which is promises unfulfilled, hopes deceived. It's little gain for much labor. So boom, you're back down again. And you were up, you went down, you pulled yourself out, went right back up. Then towards the end of the month, boom, you're right back down. And then you end the month with love, which is pleasure, warm friendship, harmony. So boom, you're right back up again. This is going to be a month of roller coaster rides for you, Gemini. And you start out great, you go down, you go back up, you go down, you go back up. Strap yourself in. I mean, that's all I can say, because it is going to be ups, downs, all month long. But you end on a high note, that's a good sign. So it's going to be August is going to be a very eventful month for you. Okay, but you're going to learn a lot from it. Okay, let's look at the advice card. You start off with Wealth, which is material prosperity, it's creativity. And this is advice. You can take advice any way you want to. But you might want to keep an eye on your finances. Be creative about some of these things, because you've got clarity. You've got yourself in a good position, at least starting out the month. Your next card is the Knight of Discs, which is a man who's patient, laborious, clever, probably a farmer, you know, or somebody that's just a good worker. It's an advice card. It's saying you might want to turn to him, you know, in some of your down times. And then you've got Truce, which is rest from sorrow, peace after war, refuge. So on these up times, enjoy the up times, because you know you're going to have these bad times spread out. So enjoy the refuge of the good times as they come. Now let's look at the things that will be out of your control during the month. You start off with Luxury, which is abandonment to desire. It's pleasure. the seeds of decay in the fruits of desire. I mean, basically it looks like these bad times you're having here, you're bringing them on yourself. Because, you know, here's your secret plans when you're up in this high, very good position, and then boom, you go to a bad position. And these are the seeds of decay. So you're enjoying yourself so much that you're planting these seeds of decay, which bring you down. Then when you're right back up, boom, you're planting more seeds of decay and go right back down. You know, it's kind of a cycle you might want to keep an eye out for there, Gemini, so that you don't get caught up in it. The things out of your control, sorrow, the Three of Swords. This is tears, disruption, strife. It's forbidden pleasures. Okay, again, you've got secret plans, you've got forbidden pleasures, you got the seeds of decay. What are you doing, Gemini? My God. All right, you're going after these forbidden pleasures this month. So it's not only going to be a roller coaster ride, it looks like it's going to be a fun one. Your final card is Science, which is success after anxiety. It's passage from difficulty. Okay, you pass out of, you go into difficulty several times this month, and you pass out of difficulty, and hopefully by the end of the month you've learned your lesson and you've quit doing this. All right, that's enough. That's the tarot reading for Gemini for the month of August 2016. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be notified when next month's readings are put up. Until then, I'd like to thank you for watching. This is Mr. Whoopi.